Good.
That's one other thing. You don't want to just sit my foot on top of yours.
Yeah.
Lift your arm.
Longsword's completely different than me.
Yeah. So he's going to try to half sword you. That's fine. Good.
I didn't have that up high enough.
Nope. Good. Careful.
I already got you.
Well, you did, but you got him the worst way possible. I'll show you what you did.
It was
high for low. Yeah.
It had no power in it.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
this one, right?
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is, this is a classic mistake people make. They meet up here and they're like, oh, wait, moving. Stay still. Ryan keeps trying to win the drills. So we're here. Okay. You're like, oh, block up top, I'll go below. Okay. Big time mistake in almost every system because you're going to do what's called a high for low trade. I beat the high. I go for the low. Ryan can do nothing. Ryan can just stand there. Just don't even move. Right? The same with longsword up here. Well, two hands. Like a, okay. So like, oh, I'll just come in here and man. Right? Yeah, I hate low shots because they're very hard to pull off safely if their sword is not controlled. Remember we talked about sword control?
Yeah.
So when we get to this position, Ryan's in this is going to be a very, like I said, if you don't like wrestling, you can just say, I don't want to wrestle, because this is going to turn into wrestling. Has to. Because Ryan can stab you, or he can cheat, cut you, right? He can't really do anything else, right? He'll accomplish his strength. So with this, once he blocks that, okay, this now becomes your primary tool, right? You need to get this into his face. So you can come up and simply use your strength and height power to come in like a door. You can grab his sword and take you to a wrestling match. Power down, right? And Ryan, he's going to try everything in his power to just get things. Once he's here, you know, the guy needs a full shot. Or you can bring the tip around, right? It's going to be more physical. Like I said, if you're not comfortable with that, just let him know.
This is like staff fighting.
Yeah. Now, he does have weaknesses, like crazy weaknesses, because this is actually the problem for your comfort.
I do it to make it more interesting.
Remember how he cut his first time?
Yeah.
Stand back. Okay. Other things that this guard's not good at, right? This sucks. Because he's got to get it right? If he doesn't, then it's that your hand, right? And he will feel that. Right? He's going to get cut in the foot. Oh, you're right? He's going to get cut in the foot. He's going to feel that, right? Because he's limited his options. He's doing.
He's top heavy.
Yeah, he's doing armor fighting. That's what he's doing, right? So, like, he's just practicing.
Right. What makes it interesting for me? Different
Something to do. Although you should get more normal craft for another first.
Cool. Well, that's why I started with normal stuff first. And
That's fine. The other thing too is, you want to feel gamey, go to yourself, and then try to work in on Ryan, so you can learn how the system works.
Okay, cool.
At which point there'll be a lot of hooks and trying to hit him gently in the face or stabs. And it gets tricky. It gets tricky real quick because you'll come in, right? Ryan does cover.
Is it? There's no low one here.
Well, there's a whole bunch of types of stuff you do. So you can try a stab, let's say, right? I do that, boom, right? Like, oh crap, that didn't work. So he tries to stab, right? Right? Oh no! So it becomes really kind of neat as you start moving like a kayak pole.
It's wrestling with a lever.
Yeah.
Which is why I like it.
You can get hooked behind his neck, all sorts of cool stuff. Just, I don't want anybody pummeled too hard in the face. Did you try to kick him?
No. I think I tried. I don't know.
He stiff-armed me. I was trying to do this one.
I started to put my hand in his face.
I got it too.
The hand on the face is pretty good. Put your big glove on top of his eyes.
Well, that's what I was doing. I was just like this. I was pushing him and he kept hitting my arm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go a little higher. You can't blind him. If you want to do a kick, Wiggins taught us kind of the safe way to do that because you don't want to.
Right.
He did kick me in the balls earlier, but I got cut.
So the kick, which you might like, as he's advanced, you want to get it hopefully when he's not braced, but as he advances, you take your foot up here and you press against my hip, and then my hip's all cut with Kyle, and then just push. Let's do this one. That one's not working. And then you Good. Nice push. Almost like you're stepping on the hip. You're not stepping on his knee. You're not, you're not hitting the shin. You're just right up here. And it kicks it back. And what's great is, as I come in, and you're going to aim it right here very gently, get it while my foot moves. And that will F it up, because their foot's in
I think the only reason it didn't really work on me because I was braced with low.
probably the best.
Well, you see where my feet were planted.
Yeah,
My feet
he actually
here,
did.
over here,
He actually
over-
did do that kick, but I was braced and low, so I just kind of placked it harder on the board.
Yeah. All right.
Because I expect that when I twist.
Good.
I got you neck.
You got no. I got you locked, so you don't really have any.
Yeah, but my blade is already in your neck.
If he can stab you in the throat, it's not a good place to be, right? If he can stab you in the throat, it's not a good place to be.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I
Yeah, my
kind of
blade
just
was
locked
like
him
right
there,
here
though.
on his neck.
I
yeah.
didn't let him move.
But he can,
All I
again,
had to do was just scissor.
Right.
Just slice it through.
bring your pommel,
Like a sausage.
bring your pommel, in, like when you bring your pommel around to his head, give him a little push and see if that puts his arm away from your neck, or passing.
Well, the thing is, I brought it like sweeping it, and I just gently set it on.
Yeah, give it a little tap before the hands. Like the last thing you want to do, Ryan, is accidentally pull it into your own throat too, right?
Okay.
Switched out. High for low, careful.
So you got two hands, so that's why I went for it.
Oh, okay, just be careful.
That's the only reason.
Good.
All right.
I'll teach you to use those two hands.
Oh, too far away, Ryan. Try again. Or too close. You can't try to transition while you're. So wait till you back up a little. Do it from there. Face away from him like this. So, yeah, because that foot's going to go this way. That foot goes this way. This sword comes up, and it depends how it interacts. My particular favorite, because I'm going to go through this, is simply to, they do a cut, which is that one. I don't even try to cut it. I actually just let it go into the hanging guard. Right? I know this is going to happen. I'm going to try to pass or cut and do whatever you can do. There are some that you can do other things. That's just the easiest. Now, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Start stabbing at it.
That's why I went for his foot.
That's a good one.
So I hit him behind the knee that time.
Oh. Go again. Nice and slow. There we go. And then we got that. Nothing serious. Yeah, good. Nice hand shot. Go again. We'll do two more, and then I'll hop in. Good. I'm going to teach you some after that. Nice. Back out. Good. You're alive. You're both doing great.
Did I get your hand on that one?
Flat.
Oh, flat of the blade does it?
You got
Yeah,
it.
no.
You just flatted me across the face.
Yeah.
It would suck.
It would hurt when I cut your arm off. So.
It's kind of funny. With the high school kids, we just used the plastic.
Yeah.
I never even bothered to talk about flat. We switched to steel for one day, and they were
Flattening each other?
pancaking each other. I was like, what the heck? So we had to talk about blade alignment. Yeah, if you actually don't align the blades perfectly, we'll do some test cutting. A plastic bottle can defeat your sword.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like easily. If you don't like hang them right. So the little ones are like finish the cut. So we'll put them up. There's videos of me just like batting off of his face. It's weird.
You gotta keep this 35 or 45 degree angle.
Yeah, just gotta get the lever right. You're doing fine. Good. 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 Hey, not bad. All right. So one of the things we're going to talk about real quick is something you did that was good and then turned into dangerous. So you popped the cut at Ryan's head and Ryan parried it, and Ryan didn't try to stab. Ryan just parried. Oh, right in, Ryan. It's going to come in right out like this. So just stand like this. Okay. So you're just going to parry that. So you came in nice and hard, right? As soon as this bounced off, you pulled your sword back. Now Ryan didn't jump on you, but your natural reaction is to pull the sword down, right?
No, that time I was doing it on purpose though.
Okay.
So, because he's been playing more aggressively. So what I was doing is I just wanted him to come down because I was going to jump when he dabble.
Oh dear. Okay, let's not do that.
I was like, I'll be creative this time.
What I'll do is,
Well, so just bad stuff will happen because you're actually what's called leaving the bind,
Okay.
right? And depending on your opponent, like you generally don't want to because your sword is your shield. So when I cut and Ryan parries, so let's go back up like you were before. So it ends up being one of these, right? I kind of want to stay here. If I want to skedaddle because Ryan closes, I want to skedaddle safely. You know, I got that leverage now, where now he's got to think real carefully. He can't just run in. He's got to do stuff, right? He's got to be smart about it. That's what I like to do. I like to get my sword up here. I hate dropping it because you go real quickly into that exposed. Because there's a moment of time where your sword's actually going backwards, and there's only steps of thrust. Because this cut here counts, but
I already got my sword.
yeah, and it has to be to the hands, and it's real easily to be a double without moving. That's why the Satanis usually have to kind of shuffle step. Remember that side step to prevent that. So you've got a strong primary attack. I love it. So what I want you to do is when you do those, you're back here. We're too close down here because you got good reach, right? We don't get too close to one step. I launch that cut and Ryan parried. And you freeze nice and strong and hard because now you've got a good bind, right? And you can now start making decisions really safely. You've got tons of time. And if you're just not sure what's happening, watch what my foot does. You pull back, I'm left leg forward, and I'm now exchanging range, right? I've gone back into my fencing, kind of like my longsword fencing position, pretty safely, right? Because you have a whole tempo to go backwards. He's not in a position to hurt you, right? He's not in a good position to chase because you can start backing up. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get in on this and see how you guys are doing.
oh, I'm going to get some water real quick. So.
Oh, okay.